So today I'm going to use art from around my house to demonstrate how different operational taxonomic units, OTUs, can be categorized to create a phylogenetic tree. While taxonomists today categorize OTUs through DNA sequencing, they used to group organisms based on their phenotypes, which is what we will be simulating today. Since art can be classified in many ways according to its form, medium, style, period, cultural basis, and many other ways, there is no universal agreement on art morphology. So we will have some flexibility in the way we classify the following art: Stephen White painting, Don Drum sculptures, a Gustav Klimt painting, a Picasso line drawing, a Jerry Miller drawing, a Guillermo Silva Santamaria painting, an Anne Worsham Richardson painting, an Alvar Sunal Munez Ramos painting, and a G. Rodo Boulanger painting. One way we can classify these works of art is by the cultural basis of the work based on where the artist grew up, which is what I have done here. This is an example of a rooted tree, phylogenetic tree. Rooted trees have outgroups, which are related OTUs that serve as a basis of reference when classifying the evolutionary relationships of the other groups. I have selected Gustav Klimt painting as the outgroup as he is the only artist present in this group from the 19th century, and everyone else was after that. Klimt was from Austria, so of our artists present, the next most related in terms of geography and culture were these two artists from Spain, Picasso and Alvar Sunal Munez Ramos. You can see they share an internal node representing their most recent common ancestor before cladiogenesis occurred and the lineage was split into two. Next most closely related to these painters are the two South American painters, Guillermo Silva Santamaria from Colombia and G. Rodo Boulanger from Bolivia, due to the cultural influence of Spain over South America. Then we come to all the American artists: Don Drum from Ohio, Anne Worsham Richardson from South Carolina, Jerry Miller from Sanford, and Stephen White from Chapel Hill. You may notice that these lines that diverge into different OTUs are all different lengths. Well, they represent angiogenesis, which is the evolution within a lineage over time, and these times varied over different OTUs before cladiogenesis occurred and even after cladiogenesis. That's why the shortest lines present are those leading to Stephen White and Jerry Miller, as they are both within the same state and the most closely related. Like I said before, there are many different ways that these works of art could have been classified, but I hope this representation is helpful in understanding phylogeny.